Hare Krishna. Welcome to Amrut Vani program. Her Grace Yamuna Svarupa Mataji will be giving her transcendental words of wisdom. Before that, Rajkumari Sobani Mataji will be reading the Namamrita. Hare Krishna. Welcome to everyone.
Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam to all. If one regularly chants one's prescribed rounds, he is gradually elevated to the Uttama Adhikari platform. Everyone begins his devotional life from the neophyte stage, but if one properly finishes chanting the prescribed number of rounds of Harinam, he is elevated step by step to the highest platform, Uttama Adhikari. The Nectar of Instruction, Text 5. Hare Krishna.
Yamuna Svarupa Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Dandat Pranam to all the devotees. Shri Shri Radha Ras Bihari ki jai, Shri Shri Sita Ram Lakshman Bhakta Hanuman ki jai, Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. So, coming from Uttamadhikari, but before Uttamadhikari, the devotee has one who has just come into bhakti is a Kanishtadhikari. Kanishtadhikari, the devotee is just developing faith in the Lord. He does not understand the Vedas, or even if slowly he develops to the curiosity to learn the Vedas, he does understand something about it, and gradually he learns Vedic scriptures from other devotees who may be Madhyamadhikaris, or he hears lectures from Uttamadhikaris and gets association of devotees. But still, there is in this path of growing bhakti from Kanishtadhikari towards becoming a better devotee. First of all, chanting nicely, this minimum 16 rounds is important. So when the devotee chants his rounds, first of all, there are offenses. The namaprad in the way. But still, as Bhakti Vinod Thakur says, Prabhupada says, keep chanting, keep chanting. So when he gradually keeps chanting, slowly, he becomes better into chanting. But side by side, some weeds also grow when he is trying to develop his bhakti. There are 6 weeds. Nishedhachar. Nishedhachar is the first weed, which is actions which are against the Vedic scriptures. These are basic bad habits which are there in non-devotees. Illicit sex, intoxication, meat eating, gambling. Second is Kutinati. Kutinati, one major fault is fault finding in other devotees and duplicity, etc. So, one example is that Prabhupada always appreciated Guru Maharaj, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, that he never has the habit of fault finding. That is the greatness of an Uttamadhikari, a wonderful devotee. And third weed is Jiva Hinsa, which is simply that a Kanishtadhikari has, because of his previous karmas, developed that habit or developed that bad habit of Jiva Hinsa, killing other living entities. Fourth is envy. Envy is towards other living entities, or envy can be towards other devotees, anybody. Fifth is puja, desire for worship, desire for others' appreciation. Pratishtha. Pratishtha is fame, desire for fame. So all these weeds should be not allowed to grow, first of all. And if at all something such happens, by chanting and developing that love of Godhead and love for other devotees, serving the Vaishnavas, all these weeds can be stopped from growing. Then also there is a beautiful example of devotees who became, who were Kanishtha, but also examples of Uttamadhikari. So when come down from the status of an Uttamadhikari, has to come down from the status of life. To be a preacher, he has to become a Madhyamadhikari. For a preacher should not tolerate blasphemy against another Vaishnava. Although a Kanishtadhikari can also not tolerate such blasphemy, he is not competent to stop by citing Shastric evidence. Therefore, Tapan Mishra and Chandrasekhar are understood to be Kanishtadhikaris because they could not refute the arguments of sannyasis in Banaras. These are the examples Prabhupada gave, right? So they requested to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to take action, for they felt that they could not tolerate such critics, although they could not stop it. Now, example of a wonderful Uttamadhikari. When a touchstone touches iron, it turns iron to gold. Parvat Muni called Narad Muni a touchstone because by his touch, the hunter, who was the lowest among men, became an elevated and perfect Vaishnava. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur was such a touchstone that he gave so many devotees. He himself, his son, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, our own Srila Prabhupada's Guru, encouraged Prabhupada to distribute bhakti, distribute Krishna consciousness into the whole world. Thus, Srila Prabhupada is such a great devotee that we cannot have words in his appreciation. No one can think how somebody distributed Krishna consciousness in the whole world so fast. Of course, he had Krishna with him, his Guru Maharaj's blessings, and our own Guru Maharaj, such a Mahabhagavat that he made such just by speaking about the greatness of Lord, speaking to the through his lectures and himself going, following Prabhupada. He made so many devotees. That is the greatness of an Uttamadhikari. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai.